Recording.
Hi, I'm SKriebel. This is my persuasive speech, and this is my audience. Can you see everybody? One. How many people agree that smoking is harmful to your health? How many of you have ever experienced any of the following symptoms? Headaches, fatigue, loss of your ability to focus, dehydration, pain and swelling in your joints and limbs? Well, what do all these things have in common? They are all symptoms of our processed sugar consumption. Just as cigarettes are poison to the body, so is refined sugar. So why would you want to put that into your body? Sugar is in nearly everything we eat, and all of us as consumers are unwitting victims of the power of refined sugar, the sugar industry, and the toll that eating refined sugar takes on our health. Despite advances in medicine that have, over time, increased our life expectancy, so too has diet-related health problems increased along with our sugar intake, which has been diminishing our overall quality of life. So we've got a longer life expectancy, but over that longer life expectancy, we're seeing more and more disease as we get older. And this has to do with, a lot of it has to do with our refined sugar intake. There have been multiple studies that support the outbreaks of health epidemics as a result of our processed sugar consumption. As a board-certified holistic health practitioner and health coach, I specialize in helping people to overcome their sugar addiction. And today I'm here to talk to you about processed sugar, the toll it takes on our health, and offer you a solution to the problem. Let's start with a brief history of sugar consumption. According to the state of New Hampshire Department of Health and Human Services, it was only 200 years ago that, well, roughly 200 years ago, in the year 1700, that the average American ate just 2 pounds of sugar per year. Okay? 2 pounds of sugar is half of this container. It's a 4-pound container. Fast forward to 1970, and you can see that the average American's intake of refined sugar has increased exponentially and is about 123 pounds of sugar per year. So you can just imagine, I don't know what the figure is, but 4 pounds times whatever, right? And today, the average American consumes almost 160 pounds of sugar per year. That's 40 of these containers a year. And that's 3 pounds or 6 cups per week, and it is affecting our quality of life as we live longer. So just imagine drinking all of this sugar each week. Right? Kind of gross, huh? Here's the thing. Sugar is an addictive substance, and we are all susceptible to it. So what qualifies sugar as an addictive substance? Well, there are 2 things. One, the first thing is that eating just a small amount will create a desire for more. And the second thing is quitting suddenly causes withdrawal symptoms like headaches, fatigue, cravings, and mood swings, kind of like the same symptoms that quitting smoking has, right? The problem is that refined sugar is found in many types of foods, including soft drinks, baked goods, fruit drinks, dairy products, candy, box cereals, even iced tea. And processed sugar comes in many forms that you may or may not have heard of, including high fructose corn syrup, I think everybody's heard of that, and other corn syrups like dextrose and glucose, heard of those. There's also sucrose, which is known as table sugar. There's sugar alcohols that are found in many energy drinks and come under the names of mannitol, maltitol, xylitol, sorbitol, all kinds of stuff you want to put into your body, right? And of course, then there are the artificial sweeteners, and a big one is coffee creamer. So with all of this hidden stuff, it is no surprise that the average American is losing their battle with sugar. People are living longer, yet their quality of life is being affected by health problems that are directly related to excessive amounts of processed sugar in their diet. Some of the more Sugar consumption contributes to many health-related problems that you may or may not be aware of. Some of the more obvious ones include obesity, diabetes, hypertension, acne and skin irritations, and fatigue. But did you know that an excess of refined sugar consumption can also lead to depression, high blood pressure, inflammation, headaches, aching joints and limbs, and even violent behavior? Imagine giving it to your kids. Have any of you ever experienced any of these? Yeah, me too. There was also a study done by UCLA researchers who found that refined sugar consumption can actually make you stupid. I don't think we want that. So having said all that, the good news is that there are solutions. Changing your lifestyle as it relates to sugar consumption doesn't have to be hard. There are healthier alternatives to processed sugar that you can use instead, like brown rice syrup, agave nectar, raw honey, and maple syrup, just to name a few. An even better approach is to incorporate naturally sweet foods that will help you satisfy your natural cravings for sweets and curb your refined sugar consumption. Some of these healthier food choices include root vegetables like beets and carrots, sweet potatoes, and butternut and acorn squash. Fruits like oranges, mangoes, pears, apples, grapes, berries, etc. And even whole grains will help you to curb your sugar cravings. The best part is also that there are health coaches like me available to support you in making these lifestyle changes. Now let's recap what we've talked about. Processed sugar is an addictive substance and as toxic to your body as smoking is. Continuing to eat foods containing processed sugars could cause you to experience many health problems which can reduce your quality of life. Yet, there is good news, and that is that there is a solution. And by changing your approach to sugar consumption, you have the ability to not only minimize the possibility of any of these health issues happening to you, but you can also enhance your quality of life as well. So take control of your health today to prevent yourself from getting the sugar blues. Boy, I strung that out. Okay, good enough.